And then the other artist whose album I think we should chat a little bit about is LL. Ladies Love Cool J.
LL.
I think so. Here's what I'm excited about right now, and here's what I'm finding. I'm finding these little jewels for people from my generation who are just rapping,
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying that, and it's refreshing.
Right.
I think that's the term we've all been using about Doechii.
Oh,
This
definitely.
is refreshing.
It's refreshing just to have like
Like she's rapping actually.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
she's
crazy.
rapping. And
Yeah.
she's saying.
Yeah,
things.
she's rapping and then singing, not rap singing. Like this is what this is supposed to sound like, right?
Which is the cheat code when you got SZA,
SZA vocals.
down the when you got SZA down the.
You got SZA
down the hall,
down the
you
hall,
know?
and you got SZA vocals on
And you
your.
be like, hey, can you come check this out real quick? And then SZA just lays
she
something
goes,
for you.
yeah,
Real quick.
and then she does something. Yeah, I mean, like, so I think LL, his album was really good. Q-Tip produced, very eclectic. I know
awesome.
it's awesome album.
awesome.
It was good for me. I didn't
Right.
listen to it and like, oh my god, like I like when the Tribe album came out, right?
Oh, well, come
well.
on,
So when
man.
that album came out, I was like, holy shit, this is incredible.
Yeah.
This came out and I was like, this is good. I'm enjoying this. I wasn't like super high.
The reason I think why, we didn't even talk about it yet, but the reason why I liked it so much was because it included that kind of eclectic kind of approach to some of the beats. It gave a refreshing sound.
Yeah, it was very
to LL
refreshing
Cool J,
sound.
right? While also again being able to feel refreshed and hearing LL be able to just bring just just that traditional approach to rap, but also kind of bump it up a little bit to the present time, right? Without having it feel disingenuous.
I think what I'm enjoying is the Yachty style mumble robot rap
Right.
is on the smooth decline,
Yeah.
and the traditional style of rapping is coming back,
Right.
but not coming back over like 1980s, early 90s break beats.
Right.
On newer sounds, on more eclectic music, on a lot more current, version of hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm enjoying about listening to LL, listening to Big Thought, listening to Talib.
Big bad. Well, I'll tell you that the LL Cool J album also, at least for me, it didn't feel like a nostalgic piece.
No, it did not.
It felt
new.
It felt current, right? The Saweetie song again.
I like that track.
I like that track a lot.
That track is
I was
good.
like, damn, okay, this is kind of fire, right? And of course, to LL, right? That's very he's done that throughout his whole career, right? Having the ladies track,
Hey.
having the ladies love Cool J.
Hey, that's how you do it, fellas.
Right.
If you're a rapper and you're gonna make a track for the ladies,
Yeah.
that's how you make a track for the ladies. You
Right.
don't got to get all fucking moody and emotional
Yeah.
to make a fucking track for the ladies.
So you don't got a bitch and wine on the
You
track.
don't got a bitch in line. Cups of the rose, bitches in my oval. You gotta do that.
I'm just saying you can do better.
Fuck, he was dirty macking back in the day, bro. God
Dirty
damn.
Mac and Ella, that shit's crazy, bro.
All right.
That shit's crazy.
So, by the way, we're naming this episode the Drake Hate Podcast. This became the Drake Hate episode that I did
Because
not
it all comes
intend
at
that.
once. All these funny lyrics come at once. So I can't not say them, bro. I can't not say them.
So LL's album The Force
Yes.
came out this week.
Force.
And it was a force. It was one of I wanted it to be the best thing I heard, but I had went back and listened to Mariah the Scientist, and I enjoyed that more than I
Yeah.
enjoyed this album. But this album was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And I don't I hope that rappers are going back into their bag to rap.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let Future be Future. Future sound is Future sound. I don't necessarily enjoy it, but I appreciate that at least at the time he did it, it was somewhat unique.
Yeah, it was his thing.
It was his thing. And Drake's and the Toronto, I'm not even gonna just mention it to Drake because Party is moody as fuck too, right? So the Toronto moody music is the Toronto moody music sound.
Right.
That's completely fine.
Right.
There's a place for that. But I'm really enjoying that we're getting some old heads, and there's even some new rappers out there
Yeah, it's a mixture. It's
who
not
are
just-
coming out and they're rapping.
Yeah.
right? And you got your Benny the Butchers dropping projects. You got rappers that are dropping projects now, and I feel like what's happened post beef is everybody's starting to get back to rapping. That's what I feel like is happening.
I love
And
it.
I think that I now that we're talking about it, I think that's why Drake can't find a footing because what the streets want to hear right now is rapping.
They
They
just want to
don't
hear
want
bars.
to, yeah, they
Like,
don't
they
want to
just want to.
hear you whining over a track.
It's true. No, I think so too, and I think we've been seeing it. You know, it's been more prevalent in the mix of things that we're listening to every week, where it's like our people are coming with bars. Even like we said earlier, ASAP Rocky, where he's
ASAP
coming
Rocky's coming.
I'm not trying to like have sing on a track. I'm trying to like come with bars.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky's
You know what I mean? It's
coming,
just like,
man.
come
That
on,
shit's
man.
coming.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's been awesome to see because I think at least I can speak for myself where I've been wanting this to happen again. Like these dudes to come back with the bars. Like I want to hear what are your bars looking like now, right? And I don't know. I've been having a lot of pleasant surprises, right? I don't know what I expected from the LL Cool J album when I went to go listen to it. I think maybe that helped because I didn't have a whole lot of
Didn't have no
expectations. I
expectations.
did know that Q-Tip produces. So I was excited for that.
I did not know that. So
I just heard it on Joe Budden podcast. It was so that's how I knew, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that should be cool, right? And I was really, really the production was amazing, and then what LL was doing because it also wasn't the same kind of rapping on every song.
no, he
right?
did not rap the same on everything.
And that's the other thing. That's the other thing where it's like you're able to switch it up, but it all felt like LL, but it was variety within that boundary that is LL.
Yeah,
right,
one track I don't remember the name of it, but he had a Q-tip type cadence.
Yeah.
Other tracks, the Saweetie track, he had a LL cadence.
Yeah. Even the first one, it felt like it was kind of like reminded me of like Black Thought, like that kind of cadence, that kind of approach, that kind of like hitting you with the bars like that. I don't know, just like the cadence that he had on that one, and so yeah, it's just you're switching it up.
It was a good.
It was good.
I like that Fat Joe Rick Ross track. I know that was
that
a single.
Shit was hard.
That shit
was hard.
And that shit
That
goes.
shit was hard.
Man.
I heard
Like,
Busta Buzz come on.
oh
I was
yeah,
like, come on,
Busta
man.
was on there.
Come
yeah,
on.
man.
And then Nas came on. The shout out. That's what I'm saying. Nas and LL,
Nas,
right?
man.
Again, two legends in the game. It was
when
awesome.
we first started doing this,
Right.
12 episodes ago,
That's a long
that's a
time.
long time ago, right? I made a comment that the reason LeBron James is still hooping is because there's not any NBA players strong enough, fast enough, big enough, good enough
Yeah.
to retire LeBron James.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the same thing in rap right now, right? Like
Right.
there are not rappers that make LL think like, yeah, I'm done with rap.
Right.
Right? Like rap is going to a place like I can't even put my shit out there anymore because it's in a space where I don't even need to be, man. I made my music and I'm good making it. No, LL saw the game and thought, I can put out an album right now and that motherfucker slap, and he did it. Right. And so what I'm challenging the young acts to do is to retire us old niggas, right? From being able to still hold down the underground, to be able to still put out commercial success and everything. Like shout out Doechii. She might be the one coming to start retiring niggas from rap, right? Like so that's how I'm feeling about current rap.